Hello, everyone. This is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and my name is Ingrid. And thank you, everybody, for subscribing and your beautiful comments. And let's see what we have today for a Taurus. And I've been getting this energy that you are coming in to a time where you're letting go of anything that has been stressing you out. And I can sense that you've been kind of in a tight knot and you're just suddenly it's all going to unravel in a very positive way. And it's coming with death. Well, Scorpio energy. This is your opposite sign. You're leaving behind any a situation that you know has needed to come to an end. It could be a belief system or a way of living, a lifestyle, or just a way you have let yourself be treated. It's coming to an end. And maybe it's taken a while to end, but you're waking up. You know this has to come to an end. And you need a different path in life. And if that is like, this could be in many different situations. If you have been working at a career and going through a lot of training and transforming energies, and then you just feel like it's not working, this is not right, its shelf life is over. You're waking up to a new path. You're hearing what I'm sensing in your dreams. You're hearing a wake-up call. And what is coming, that is the energy of the Ten of Wands. Well, Taurus, I'm speaking to someone who has been shouldering the weight of the world. It's just too much. You've got to let this come to an end. It's a burden. That's what you're coming into, waking up, that this is a burden. Whatever you thought it might be a new destiny, well, it's ending. So a new day can dawn, because in the past you had been juggling. You've been wanting change. You want to be flexible and adaptable, and you've been trying to do that in this particular situation. And if it's been work, you have been juggling maybe your personal life and your work life, and it's just killing you. It's too much. And you're waking up to that. That you have been coming and doing a lot of balancing. You've been, what I see is doing cartwheels to keep this going, taking on too much weight, shouldering too many of the responsibilities. And that's what you're waking up to, because you've got the Six of Swords. You're going away from this. You're going to leave this behind. That is being reinforced by the Death card, Taurus. This needs to end. You're waking up to some situation. It could be something within you or in your situation at work, in a relationship, but you're leaving it behind. And you even tried very hard to just carry the weight of the world, juggle everything. But now you're saying, I'm moving on to calmer waters, something safer. You might be traveling across water. But then what comes is the Page of Pentacles. Well, this is going to bring in a new opportunity. And you want a new opportunity after this situation ends. And let it go. There's going to be a rebirth. And the rebirth is waking you up to something better, something safer, something more secure, something that is not as troubling, not as chaotic, not as burdensome. And what else is coming as when we come into this energy of death? What is it? Give us clarity. What's ending? What needs to end? Well, you're getting a lot of communication, or you could be the one communicating that something's over. You're letting it go. It's a time to let it come to complete ending. It will not return, because you're connecting now to that inner child. You're getting a lot of communication from someone in your past, and you could be moving on toward that energy with a lot of communication. and feeling like you want something more playful, something more joyous. Excuse me. And then the Six of Cups is also someone could be coming back from your past with an offer, an opportunity that is going to wake you up to a brand new path in life that is not going to be so burdensome, or where you always feel like you're having to juggle so much, and it's just, you want to move away from this, and you will. And you're going to start communicating this right now. And what else? The Queen of Cups. Well, you want to return to the feelings of your past, to something where you were nurtured and loved, and there was a lot of feeling of contentment around you, and happiness and playfulness. This is a new opportunity that's going to bring something that you love more. And it could be a situation or a activity or a talent you had in the past. And you're going to connect to it, and with a lot of deep sympathy and sensitivity. And what do we need to know about this Judgment? You are moving away from this energy of an ending, and it's time to. And the Judgment comes with the Emperor and Empress. They came out together. So you're waking up to joining something with the mother and father is what I'm hearing. You're waking up to an old way of dealing with maybe authority, with parents, with your parents. And what is it that we need to know about the Emperor and Empress? Well, they're celebrating you. What I'm sensing is you might worry that you have disappointed your parents, is what I'm hearing, or people. And that has to come to an end, that belief, because you are being celebrated. And what is coming back from your past is going to be celebrated. It's a happy occasion. And it's going to bring in a lot of opportunities to grow, manifest, develop something that is very loving. And that's where the hope is now, in this energy of love, to come into that divine union within yourself, and then to be ready to communicate this to others with a lot of success and harvest. And what is it that the water oracles want us to know as a final advice for my Taurus? And you know how much I love being here and seeing you today, and you're coming into the healing lagoon. Well, I'm sensing you are doing this inner child healing, and that's not easy, especially when you're trying to communicate from a very mature, balanced, loving position. And you're receiving love, rejuvenate, recovery. It's time to heal. It's safe to stop. With the High Priestess, you also have the Empress, where you've got that wisdom to know when to just let things come to you. And they're coming with the energy of bounteous. So you're going to be manifesting something brand new, and it's going to be bounteous, generously given. Relationships, things are coming together within the masculine and feminine, and it's coming from the well maidens. And this reminds me of the Three of Cups, where you're going to be having kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion for yourself. It's what I'm sensing. And the well maidens are supported by the Queen of Cups. And one final card is, your advice is deep sea diving, Taurus. Take a moment to go inward, to dive through this new portal. And it's presenting itself with the way of the mystic, learning through experiencing the depths. And you're doing that now with the Queen of Cups. You're doing that deep sea diving. And then generously, relationships will come. And sending you love. Taurus, please subscribe.
Hello, everyone. This is a